Hey everybody, this is our buddy Brad over here. Brad, I have a lot more in common with these folks than meets the
Well,
eye.
you're from Wisconsin.
Yeah. Are you from Wisconsin?
We're from Minnesota.
Oh, by golly, then that's over there. You know that.
Up in the Minneapolis area.
Oh yeah, well, you know what? I was born right there. You know where Eau Claire.
Eau Claire.
Eau Claire. I was born in Luther.
That's not Eclair. It's Eau Claire.
No, it's Eau Claire. Only it's not Eclair. Even if you're from Alabama, it's not Eclair. It's fucking Eau. I used to say I grew up in Rice Lake, but I never grew up.
There you go.
Were you in the Twin Cities?
Yeah, I spent 45 years there.
I'm sorry.
Well, Minneapolis. That's better than the Twin Cities because
St.
Paul was backwards.
Always. Yes. I don't know why. I loved lacrosse. But you know what I realized? I think you guys have heard me say this is our light blue. Can you guys hear me?
No, they're saying no sound. I don't know
Well,
why.
then unplug the thing. We ain't got that much wind.
Yeah.
Well, now can you hear me? Can you smell me now? Is the volume up on the cameras?
Oh, it's good now.
Welcome back, everybody. They've only seen us a few times today, Jesus Christ. But, when we did that job this morning at the rifle range over in Douglas, what did we have? How many thousand? 60? How many thousand did we have?
Oh, yeah, like 65,000.
65,000
Viewers.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah, we do every time.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, we're going to make you a super movie star there, Brad.
Well, that could be.
Yeah, being as handsome as we are,
This is true.
Yeah, it's natural.
Remember the Big Lebowski?
Oh, boy, yeah, no shit, do I? Oh, God. So, I used to say that I grew up in Rice Lake, but I never grew up. But also, I realized at a really young age I was not covered with fur.
Well, this is true.
I can't do it. And
people
below,
don't understand 20 below zero
30
or
below,
40 below.
No, or 50. I've actually seen in 1977 in Minneapolis 60 below and 90 below wind chill. And nobody's, 18-wheelers couldn't start, nothing. It was just done.
Rule of thumb is if you park your car outside, you don't plug it in.
Yeah.
We could plug them in back then. They weren't electric cars.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, no, back then we plugged them in because they had heaters in the engine in the core.
And if they didn't start, it wasn't safe to go.
See? There you go. Time to get out the linies then.
Yeah.
Get out look at that, the line of Kugels.
Oh, little Kugels.
Yeah, good Lord. You remember that commercial they had up there where the big joke was, can you spell line of Kugels? And nobody ever could. Leinilskik. I don't know where the fuck, but anyway.
You went to college.
Yeah.
You read the bottle too many times.
People ask me actually, have we got a bunch of folks with us?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. We're doing killer bees as soon as Brad and I get done jawing here. So people ask me, where the hell did you learn all this about these damn bees? And I have to tell them, Brad, that I have a doctorate from MSU. And they're always like, really? Minnesota? Michigan? And I tell them, no, making shit up.
Well, I got a degree in BS. So.
Oh, okay. Well, then, we're both educated there.
Ah, see, that word.
Yeah, that's right.
I get in trouble for using that word with my kids.
You do. Use it more then. Oh, God, no way. Dirty talk.
Can't have an education.
Education, no. Well, welcome back, everybody. Hosh is on camera. Say hello, Hosh.
Hey, everybody.
This damn wind.
Yeah, it's really starting to pick up.
Yeah.
We've been watching it throughout the day. Of course, Douglas started.
Douglas, we put on, 150 miles so far.
Oh, yeah.
We still have 2 more jobs after this.
John,
God, by golly, it's early. Break out the linies. Anyway, so what'd you say a couple of days ago you didn't have any bees?
So I had gutters.
Over here, look at this, guys.
18th of April
18th of April, he had gutters put up.
and no bees. I came out here Friday,
Yep.
this last Friday, and I had bees.
Jesus. And I told him, a basketball-sized ball of bees will disappear into a little crack like that in like 30 seconds.
Oh, we're going to need foam.
Are we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all open?
Yeah. That's not caulk.
Oh, shit there, by golly.
Well, there's a...
You know what's going to happen when we shine the light up in there? When we get there's a ball up in there. We're going to actually see the bees.
Okay.
Yeah, which you'll be able to see from inside. You can open the, screens. I mean, the windows,
Bees don't open.
No, but I mean, you can open these so you can look out,
Yeah, that's okay.
The drapery, the window dressing.
So are you going to use your FLIR on this then? Or
I don't think we're going to need to, no.
Okay.
Primarily because they're so new.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're not. And also, once you said parapet, that changed everything.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that changed everything. So, all right, Killer Bee Nation, did you have wood just bounce out of you? I can't tell.
I didn't feel it.
Okay.
Yeah. So this
Well,
has
good because you had a pea suit on.
this has the standard thing. It's got 8-inch joists.
Yep.
So you got the insulation
Yep.
with maybe an air gap.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So
Always.
I don't know where they're going.
Yeah, I do.
And that's
I've
your
done
job?
Done 1,000 of these. Yep. So, all right, a couple of things, Brad. We're gonna make this as uneventful as possible. We don't need a Nat Geo moment, but I want to teach everybody about how fast a new swarm can move in, and that doesn't mean they're less dangerous anymore. Now, we lost a good friend in Bisbee, Dan Oldfield, a couple of years ago, and that was not even a hive. That was a ball of bees hanging in a tree. And he got on his backhoe. I knew him well, used to drink with him and all that. And he got on his backhoe, thought he'd juggle the tree and make him go away.
If they did, he did go away.
He did go away, yes, dumbass. So anyway, and now that these bees are in all lower 48 states, even though we've been dealing with it for 30 years down here, it's new in the rest of the country. They killed a beekeeper in Connecticut. And you know about that incident in Buckeye.
Yeah,
yesterday.
Just a couple days ago.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
yesterday I think it was. Yesterday,
Yeah.
75 stings. This woman protected her children, got them in the vehicle. They were doing a family photo shoot.
She was the sacrificial lamb.
So there you go. Exactly. It's there. Yeah. I mean, say cheese. You know what she thought they said? Say bees.
Yeah.
Okay, was that lame? Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the wheel. Okay. So anyway, they were doing a family photo shoot up in Buckeye, and I don't know where the bees attacked. I haven't heard from where or anything. It's horrifying, everyone. This is not a DIY channel, although on our YouTube thing you will see the DIY sections, and I call it DIY dumbass. Don't try this at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why you're here.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Okay, we'll talk to you in a little bit, Senor.
Okay.
And
I'm assuming there's no harvesting on this.
no, they haven't had time to do anything. They haven't had. It takes them quite a while to build up a lot. To make the honey, it takes them a while. To make the beeswax, not so long. They can go quick, but they haven't had time.
Process area.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Yep.
Excellent.
Yep. So onward through the frogs.
And you'll post it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, on YouTube because we're live right now. And so on YouTube it'll be up probably in a couple hours because it always takes YouTube about that long to upload that. TikTok it'll be gone, but we will break it up into shorts, and those will be on shorts on TikTok. So welcome everyone. Yeah.
Well, let's get to work.
Okay, let's get to work.
Okay, man.
If you hear what sounds like a little girl screaming, it's both of
It's
us.
Hosh.
Okay.
Take care, man.
All right.
All right, buddy. And then, yeah, well, you know when we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to get my suit on. Look at Hosh is a smarty pants. He's already got his shit together. Jeez.
Well, I got my suit on.
Oh, very good. God darn.
All right, everybody. So we got our supplies in here. We're not going with the caulk. We're going with foam on this one. Well, maybe caulk and foam, huh? Foam on the inside and caulk on the outside. Because they're coming.
That'll look that way,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
That'll look that way, actually.
Yep. So for those of you who are new to the channel, we're killer bee exterminators. Killer bees were created in a laboratory in Brazil in 1957. They migrated north, invaded all of South America, invaded all of Central America, and they hit the States in the early 90s. By 1998, scientists in Tucson determined that 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives in the state of Arizona had become Africanized, aka killer bees. They're ferocious. They kill people. They've killed 1,000 people, at least 1,000 people since they hit the U.S. And that's not to mention much more than 1,000 people in Central and South America, where they're not necessarily keeping track at every turn. They kill livestock. They kill pets. During bee season in Cochise County, they kill a dog, a horse, or a goat every week. Last August, during bee season, they sent 26 people to the hospital. Fortunately, no one that we know of died.
I have to put up my locks.
Yes.
Anyway.
get stung all the time. I'll tell you, I'm very surprised we didn't get stung Saturday on that big
Oh,
job.
my God.
Neither of us, for whatever reason.
3.5 hours of filming.
Right, three and a
about
half
5
hours of
hours
filming.
total.
And just all that tight space work.
Yeah,
I'm
we were
really
in
surprised
if you
we
guys
didn't
haven't
get stung.
seen it, oh my God, it's up on YouTube. We called it Bees on the Range. And or it should bees that are deranged is what it should have been. Oh my God, it was a total nightmare. 20-year-old hive at least, up in an attic, but it was open on one side and the inside. But it was where the roof meets this, and so it's like this little tiny space. It was a nightmare. It was a real nightmare, and we did it though. Of course, we did it, and that's what we do. This morning we ended up with quite a record for me as far as fifth wheel trailers go, because they were in a fifth wheel hitch at the gun range down in Douglas, all right, the Douglas Rifle and Pistol Gun Club. And it's where the Border Patrol trains and all that. You can hear them shooting their full auto weapons in the background. Really cool vid, actually. And but there was a trap door right next to the fifth wheel hitch, which I've never really seen before. Thank God it was, because there was like, what was that, a space, a 4 foot by 3 foot area or 3.5 foot? It was a lot of comb,
in that crawl
solid.
space. It was at least 5 feet deep. It was 5 or 6 feet deep.
It was a long way, and it was solid. I couldn't believe it, how much, what it was. And so, anyway, we took care of that, did not get stung, and so we're just going to keep this going. Now, remember, it's been an LDD today for us, okay? It's called the Long Damn Day. We've already put about 150 miles on, and a little bit bleary-eyed, but we're going to wrap this one up, make quick work of it, tell you guys all about it, how it happened, and then we got 2 more to do after this. And also, I want to tell everybody that we're going to give away a 8-ounce jar of honey. I guess I'll get one so everybody can see what it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
It's our YouTube giveaway. Okay, YouTube giveaway.
So to qualify to get a jar of honey, you gotta subscribe to us on YouTube, and you gotta be on the YouTube feed.
Yeah, and so subscribe, and of course like us. Please, someone like me.
Yep. So if you that's where we select our winner from the live chat.
And comment so we know that you're there. Now Hosh is going to sit in the truck after we get this wrapped up, and I'm doing the paperwork with Brad and his wife, and we're going to give this. Hosh will pick a winner at random out of YouTube. All right. So if you guys are on TikTok, you can jump over to YouTube and subscribe and
leave a comment. Leave a comment, because
tell us how handsome we are.
We'll pick the winner out of the people who
This
commented.
is pure mesquite honey, 8-ounce thing of pure mesquite honey.
Right.
The lighter the honey in our neck of the woods, the more mesquite flowers the bees are messing with. So I'm going to put this up there so when you do the drawing, everybody can see it.
Right.
Get all enticed.
Woo! Yes,
right.
Enticement.
Entice
them with honey.
And?
And humor.
Yeah, honey? Wait, I think we got it made. So they say.
Yeah.
And looks. Hey, wait a minute. Did you double glove or what are you doing?
I'm double gloved.
Man, I don't know what to expect from these things. I have a feeling. I think I'm going to put on the big blue.
I washed them.
Yeah. Oh, they're in the side over here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you. And, of course, Hosh has done this 100 times. I've done it about 5,000 times, but are they here? Where are the
No,
gloves?
we're not.
Where are the gloves?
Oh, no, they're on the other one. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
No, we're going to keep as long as we can. I mean, who knows what's going to happen with TikTok? We're still going to stream on TikTok for as long as we do. But, we're just really,
Yeah, no, we're gonna.
We love our YouTube subscribers, and we love our YouTube Killer Bee Nation members.
Yeah, it's a whole ploy to get people to become members.
Yes, it literally is.
It's
a big ploy.
I mean, it's helping us keep this going. Actually, literally,
Oh, thanks for subscribing, Karen.
Oh wow, thank you. Awesome, awesome. Well, you're in for getting a jar of honey today. And like I said, oh, there we go. I found a pair. I had a lot of rights and no lefts. So 2 lefts make a right. Anyway, these are nice and clean. Host washed them up. We stopped up at the ranch because after that job this morning, oh my God, what a cluster. Holy shit. We got a lot of beautiful honeycomb out of it though, everybody. I mean, incredible. Bees have been there for 20 years. Woo, nightmare. But now these bees, this is the exact opposite, brand new. So let's go see how spicy these little fuckers are.
Spicy little fuckers.
Spicy little fuckers, yes indeed. That's a new dish on the menu. Spicy little fuckers. Have we got the flashlight?
I'll find it.
I'll find it.
Let's see here, the flashlight. Oh man. You know, that's the other thing. You know we're in the season when the whole truck gets so sticky. All kinds of garbage. Honey all over everything. Thanks, Tracy. Yeah, thank you for praying for
What the hell
us.
do you bees think you're doing? You're misbehaving. All right. Oh, that's all covered in honey. All right, let's go.
All right, Karen,
Okay,
thanks
well,
for coming
that
over
is,
here.
You know what?
What do you see?
That looks like propolis to me.
Huh.
Uh,
Well, that's not necessarily a new hive then, huh?
well, it could be an old one that somebody moved into there.
Right.
You know?
Oh, thanks, Jeff. Thanks for being with us on YouTube there.
I don't know if we can get a, hold on, I'm looking, I'm just trying to ascertain, trying to asshole-tain
Thanks, Mark.
what's going on. Thanks, you guys. We're getting giving away a free jar of honey. I might have to pop this out of here. I don't see any bees on the screen. So, okay, everybody, here, I want to show everybody what I'm doing. Go ahead, you can see what's going on.
Just people.
No, just people.
People
No, not.
being goofy.
So what I was just looking at, guys, was, you see the screen up here? You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's like to keep, birds out and shit. Well, we call them bird holes, of course, because the birds love to poke holes in them and then go in and live in there. Well, then the bees come in and kick them out, and so it's still open, but there's a beehive in there. Not in this particular one. So instead of bird holes, I'm going to start calling them bee holes. Does that sound appropriate? Okay, never mind. Okay, it's been a long day. All right, so, but if you look in there, I don't see any bees on the other side of that screen. You see what I mean, everybody?
Yeah, yeah.
There's no bees there.
So they're up in the parapet.
Yep,
Is that what
they're
you're
not
thinking?
in the roof.
They're in that parapet.
And they're
up
not
top.
in this wall. They're not, if they were in the roof area, this is a flat roof,
Right.
they would be, they're to the light there.
Soffit, yeah.
And they would, yeah, we would have to pull this piece of wood off and dig out whatever we could. As it is, they are going up in the corner, way up in here, way up in the top. I don't know if you guys can even see that way up there. And they're going in to the parapet. Now the parapet is that thing up above the roof there, and they're always hollow. There's no reason to insulate them. And bees love to live in them, and they're a pain in the ass.
Well, they've kind of got two doors. See that
Right.
that trust right there is false.
So do you see
it's
that right
cosmetic.
there? Yeah, this is just
So
cosmetic.
they're coming out on
Or
both
wait,
sides.
this one's real. This one's one of them's fake. I don't know. It doesn't make any difference to us actually, because what we got to do is I think we can shove a new van in there,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
I think.
Here, can I hand you this? I'll go get you a new vent.
Yeah, thank you. And I think Fendona Rider. Okay, that's silly. That was kind of an inside joke. Fendona is the brand name of a pesticide that we use that is a pyrethrin. Now, pyrethrins are made from chrysanthemum flowers, of all damn things. And it's kind of interesting because how did humans ever figure that chrysanthemum flowers worked to repel parasites and bugs and shit? In the Middle Ages, and also in Africa, apparently, wherever chrysanthemums grow, people figured out that, because back in the day, back in those times, it was a lot harder. People were not as clean, and there were a lot of parasites. Did you know that lice were called pearls of God? Oh my God, disgusting, right? Well, they figured it out that if you bathe in chrysanthemum flower tea, it killed the bugs. Cool, huh? And so, of course, modern man has taken that whole concept and turned it into an actual pretty cool pesticide. Now, so we're gonna, this whole plan on this is what we call a nuke seal. We're gonna kill the bees. Now they, just because they don't seem very ornery right now doesn't mean shit, everyone. Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're just really screwed up.
Okay, all right. Well, something's wrong with the microphones, but it's not windy right now. Everybody hear us on YouTube okay?
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Okay, great. Thanks, guys. So I really want to make it clear because people say they're not Africanized. They haven't tried to kill you. Oh, for Christ's sake. That is, genetically they are. They're Africanized. But you can't trust them from one minute to the next. That is the problem with them. And when they do go off, you're going to wish you never had trusted them. Because they're insane. They're completely insane. The only place, because it's such a weird place to do anything, that I can put this, we might have to expanding foam this just because we can't get a tube up in there.
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
For now though, this new van strip, these things are really cool. Right? You gotta go up, I think, in like this. So these new van strips, these are a pest strip for sure, but they are safe enough to use for humans that you can put one like in your closet next to your bedroom, just not in your bedroom. And they're really cool actually, and they off-gas for 4 months. So anything with 6 legs and an exoskeleton is screwed. You know, that includes not only bees, but like black widows and all that kind of shit too. So we're basically closing the door with this. Now we're also going to, oh, come on, get in there. We're going to caulk that up now, right?
Yeah.
And
You want any of this?
probably, I'm trying to figure out, these damn things live in the weirdest. This is our Fendona. Really cool stuff, actually. I gotta see if I can even get anything up in there. Yeah, I am going to.
Foam?
Yeah, I'm
Do you
gonna.
want steel wool too?
Oh fuck! You know, I really think that I can't get any caulk up in there because I can't get the gun up
Right.
in there. It's like a 2-inch space.
Right.
I can do this. I can use this, stand back and direct it up there. And it's a crack and crevice. Read your labels, everybody. So I can squirt it up in their entrance. Shit. Steel wool. I think that what Brad is going to do is rebuild all this anyway. Oh man, now it's expanding foam.
Well, thanks, Willie, and
expanding
welcome.
foam.
Welcome to YouTube.
Oh, hey, thanks. Absolutely, Willie. Good Lord. Willie, subscribe?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're on the list. You might get a jar of honey. We're going to do a random on our 8-ounce jar of honey. They kind of know I'm here all of a sudden. Okay, you want to back up a little bit because I've got to try to direct this up into there. I'm going to do it from a little bit of a distance and kind of like wasp and hornet spray. I don't want to do too much. Oh, that's working well. I see what this does is kills on contact, and you're going to see them start coming out, I think, in a bit.
The crack is their front door is on either side of that joist.
Right.
Is what
Yeah.
it comes down
Here
to. So
and
we
here.
are going to caulk up that
I
outside
think that
place.
to them it's the same thing.
Right.
It's just,
We're going to
this is
probably use foam on the inside and caulk on the
It's just too
outside.
small of a space to really get anything else up in there. Oh, now, wait a minute. Yeah, we're gonna have to caulk up here too.
Yep.
So up here we can do caulk. In there we'll have to expand it foam.
Okay.
And then we'll caulk over here also. So,
Yeah.
all right. So basically, what Brad and his wife did was nip this in the bud. As soon as they saw activity, they called us. Thank you, because you know it's one of the questions I ask people. I have my list of questions that one of these times Hosh will have to record when I'm talking to a customer, because you'll hear my list of questions that I go through. It's like, how high up are they? How high off the ground? What's the construction on the place? You know, blah, blah, blah. Another one is how long they've been there. When did you notice them? And you wouldn't believe how many people say, oh, only a year. Really? Oh my God. Well, listen, I want you to climb up here, Hosh, and listen. They're getting really loud.
Right on.
So this is a really cool lesson, guys. Yeah, go ahead and climb up there and listen.
Okay, can I give you this?
Well, I want you to take that.
Oh, I see.
So they can listen. You've already heard it. I don't give a shit.
Oh, wow. Oh, they're loud in there. Yeah.
Can everybody hear that?
Well, you poisoned them.
Yes, I did. I did.
You done poisoned the killer bees.
Did done pies and pie. So, what that sound is at least 10,000 bees.
Oh, they're gonna be coming out of there.
They're gonna.
Can
be
I
coming
go
out.
ahead and caulk this up while I'm
Yeah, we may as well get a jump on that. So
Okay.
Hosh is going to start caulking. So when we spray into a hive, welcome to the hive, Michael. Yay, Michael joined.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Subscribing to YouTube. It's really great.
Wow, somebody said who looks thin? I look thin?
No, the suits.
Oh, I washed
They're
them.
saying that our suits look thin, and do we get slow?
That's because I washed them. they look chunky before because they had chunks hanging off of them.
Yeah.
No, they aren't thin. They're triple layer. So they're actually. I used to wear ripstop nylon or canvas, much thinner than this stuff. So these I really love because bees cannot sting through them unless our suits get wet and stick to our hides and whatnot. So this is so awesome. There were chunks of honey as right hanging off my damn suit. Oh my God, it was so nasty from Saturday. Soaked them overnight in hot water. Oh, what a night. It was a cluster.
We might even need to soak them again tonight. That works really well in the barrel as opposed to the power
And,
washer.
right. Yeah, the power washer, I liked it in the barrel, actually. So here we go.
Hey, can I see that screwdriver? Oh, here it is.
I wish you would.
I just want to stick that in.
Okay, so, well, I got it in as far as I could. I mean, if you just caulk it up, it will off gas inside that parapet.
Yeah, that's
For
about as good as you're going to get.
Right.
Okay.
So thank you guys so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for everyone, our Killer Bee Nation that joins us every time, and because we're in the heat of it. And what are you doing, for Christ's sake? And and like that, you know, commenting and moderating. Actually, thank you so much, you guys. We really appreciate it, because, as you know, when we get into the thick of it, it's impossible. And sometimes we have the glare of the sun. Sometimes just the glare of our stunning personalities. Yes.
Sometimes
and
we're
good looks.
Sometimes we're glaring at the bees.
Sometimes we're glaring.
Sometimes the bees are glaring at us.
No, the bees are always glaring at us. What the hell are you talking about? My God. Oh my God. Oh, somebody watched us on the RV one. Yeah, that was. You mean from this morning? Man, that was a cluster, wasn't it?
Chain.
Wow.
Man, we got so much good honey out of there, and you can get honey, Killer Bee honey, at killerbeeguy.com.
Right.
Place
Exactly.
your order today.
Yep.
It's delicious, nutritious, and
Yeah. Oh, and okay, and if you we have our membership button thing figured out on YouTube, which is kind of fun. I'd never fiddled around with that shit before, and so we got 3 levels. And when I was trying to figure out what levels to do, it was like, well, why not the first one be Killer Bee Drone, you know, Killer Drone, and then Killer Worker, and of course Killer Queen Bee. So we got three levels so far. At the top level, you get a free jar of honey sent to you the first of every month. Yay, 8-ounce jar. But I need your address. So if you go on, like Sue, Taylor, I know that I need your address, because I got to send you honey. I sent everybody else's out today, and so you'll be getting your 8-ounce jar of honey. Everybody's who's a member on the Queen level, but I need your address. So if you do sign up on that level, email me your address at killerbeeguy@gmail.com. Did everybody write that down? Oh, good. Somebody just joined. Michael? I can't read it. I can't see for shit anywhere.
Do you want to phone that up, or do you want me to?
Oh, here. We'll trade off a little bit. And besides that, if it makes too much of a mess, then it's my fault.
All right.
Aren't I nice? No.
Yeah, we heard about the woman in Buckeye. That
Wow,
got
did
stung.
you guys hear about that? You know what? I'm going to get a steel wool, tell them, in case no one else heard about it, because
Yes.
this is horrifying.
Yes.
They weren't doing a damn thing except taking pictures.
A lovely outing for a family photo on Sunday in Buckeye went to hell when killer bees lit up and started stinging the family. And the mother took 75 stings while trying to protect her children. Thankfully, they got them all into an automobile, safe. And of course, that's the best thing to do. If you're getting attacked by bees, get inside a house or get inside a car. And 100 bees inside a car with you beats 100,000 of them outside. So, do you have to rent a cherry picker ever? Yeah, we do. We do, Styles.
So we go into each one of these not knowing what we're going to get into, and assuming the worst, because we've both been through it. And unfortunately, people that have not been in a bee suit and had 30 years of experience and cojones like this
Yes.
have experienced it.
We are sealing them all in to die. We put pesticide into the cracks.
The ones inside are dead already.
The ones inside, yep, are dead, and now we're sealing them in. We call this a nuke seal.
Yeah. So what I found over the years is that, and this will work for rodents if you have a hole in your house, like where a woodpecker is poked through and you haven't gotten around to fixing it yet, or maybe smaller holes that are too big for caulk. Too big for caulk, but not big enough for, like, doing an entire repair. This steel wool and expanding foam is like concrete and rebar for bugs and insects and reptiles. Can't chew through it, can't get through it. So that's why I'm doing this right now. Whereas when Brad wants to, put the kibosh on this and do whatever he's going to do, it'll be easy enough for him to fix. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. Can I have that flashlight, please? No, you
Well,
can't.
we don't recommend anybody keep bees in the U.S. at this point,
No.
except for professional beekeepers.
Right. The big boys, they know what they're doing.
The big boys know what they're doing, but hobby beekeeping, no, we don't recommend it in the U.S. anymore.
Kind of know what I'm doing here a little bit. This is such a weird damn place. This little spot. What I'm trying to do is put expanding foam behind this. You see what I mean?
Right. Because of Africanization.
All right, so that really worked out well, actually.
The Africanized bees, they take over European hives, and
Oh boy, do
you know,
they.
basically the European honeybees, the presence of the European honeybees has really rolled out the red carpet for the invasion of the Africanized killer bees from South America.
Oh, boy, that made me feel like a genius doing this shit. Look at that.
Right.
Look at that. See, now that's sealed up. And it's, you know, it's a fix to get it safe so that Brad can do whatever he wants. And so if the door is closed, nobody can come out. Now I do see a bee just crawled out of there, so that's cool. Or not. I'm going to need one more.
No, none get away. See, all these bees belong to this hive. There's nowhere else for them to go.
Good
So we're
question,
sealing
though.
everything up,
Yeah.
and then these remnants will actually ball up on the outside and die.
They're going to probably ball up around here somewhere.
And they'll dehydrate and die in the coming days or a week.
Yeah, it could take a week. even.
Sometimes it takes a little longer. Don't you wish
I'm
they
really
would use
relieved.
that?
Oh, thank you. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Did somebody do something?
No.
No, well, it sounded like a ching, so somebody
Yes.
did something good.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the hell. So this really made me feel like a genius, which doesn't take much.
Well, we used Fendona pyrethrum on the inside, and also a Nuvan strip, which is also pyrethrum.
Yeah, it's actually a dichlorovos,
Oh, I see.
and so it's an off gassing, but and it like I always said, like I say, anything with 6 legs and an exoskeleton is really hell on. But for humans, the dichlorovos it's really safe. You don't even want to handle it with your hands though, because all this stuff is concentrated, super concentrated. So use gloves. Just read the damned labels and follow the direction. We do not use restricted use pesticides, even though in the state of Arizona I'm licensed to use nuclear weapons. Hosh and I are both licensed up, and we use the least invasive and least toxic approach, of course, right? To get rid of these things, to mitigate the threat. Wow, that's my new favorite saying, you know, mitigate the threat. Look at them sniffing around all over the place, because you know what they're doing? The ones that are sniffing around all over, they're like, I knew the front door was here somewhere. And like,
Are Africanized honeybees protected in the state of California?
that is a really good question. No, they are not. In fact, in the state of Arizona, I don't know about California yet, but in the state of Arizona, if you have an unmanaged feral hive, and that's the wording, unmanaged, okay? You can keep a beehive if you insist, but they're invasive species. But if you have an unmanaged feral hive on your property, legally, in the state of Arizona, you have to have it removed. Legally. It's Arizona Revised Statute 36-601. I helped write it. That's how I know.
Yes, they are. They were recategorized them to protect them. Well, that's California for you. I'll see you at Arizona Bay.
Let's protect the enemy. Let's protect the enemy. Anyway,
Stupid.
so no, definitely not. Look at this. What are they doing sniffing around over there by that pipe? Now, and we like to hang around, as you guys know, to make sure they don't have any other doors. I have to admit, thank you, Brad, for calling when you did, because you nipped it in the bud. This is a safe, least expensive safe, and, you know, guaranteed for 2 years, same as it always was. Thanks for not waiting. Only been here for a year. Oh my God.
Oh, they're not bad in California.
Is that why they don't kill
They're
people?
just
They kill people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They kill people
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah. They killed.
So-
They almost killed that guy in Ohio. They killed a beekeeper in Connecticut. And so, be informed before you spout too much, because otherwise they'll just block you. It's okay. Questions are good. Being inquisitive is good. But don't be an asshole, because you get blocked, and we don't get the shit, so fuck you. It's like, you know, we're too busy, we're out saving people's lives, and we don't really want to argue, and we don't care what flavor ice cream you like. So, anyway.
But do AZ beekeepers, they're constantly having to requeen? Well, yeah, they gotta.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't work well
all
here.
the pros have to requeen all the time
Well,
now,
the pros
but
just
they
do.
raise their own.
Right.
It's all in-house. Another good question. You guys have got some good questions here. This is awesome. I really like that.
So, are we done here? You got your foam in there?
I'm waiting.
Oh, I
for
see
a
how you
minute
did it.
because I don't know what they're hanging around up here for.
Right, I get it.
You see what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Over here, I don't quite know what they're. I don't know what the hell they're doing. But you see them over here?
Yeah, I do.
Now that's the parapet, and I'm gonna have to get the ladder up there to see if that bolt where that bolt goes in. If we need to caulk it, right. If we need to caulk that up.
Well, let me pull it around.
Yeah, pull the ladder around. So you see, we gotta make sure that it's the job is done. Because like I tell everybody, we guarantee it for 2 years. I will come back. Don't want to, but I will. You know what I mean? So, guaranteed for 2 years in that location, and the guarantee's not for the whole damn county. So we gotta kind of go up. Hosh, you want to go up and see if there's a hole up there? All right. And I want to show everybody our Blue Water Cafe patches. Isn't that just cooler than hell? So this are good friends of ours.
Oh yeah, Mel Riddle's on there.
Oh, Mel, you're on. Okay, cool. I'm touting the Blue Water Cafe, Mel. And so up in Grand Marais on the north shore of Lake Superior, Mel and Dan have a frequency that would drive them off. You know, I've tried that actually, and unfortunately, I'll get back to you, Mel, in a minute here. That's a really kind of interesting idea about a frequency, like a hertz, you know, like 600 hertz or 800 hertz. I'm a ham operator. I just passed my general. For those of you that know.
There's the hole here.
I knew it. I could tell. Yeah. Oh my God! There's Brad, and he's not screaming like a little girl yet.
No.
It's still early. Did you hear that, Brad? Up on the north shore of Lake Superior, there is in Grand Marais. Don't come any closer. I'll come to you. There is a restaurant on the north shore in Grand Marais called the Blue Water Cafe.
Yes.
And so they're good. Mel is on right now, actually. And hey, Mel, this guy's from Minnesota. He's from the Twin Cities, not the Twin Cities. He's from Minneapolis. So anyway, these guys, they came to Bisbee and visited. And these guys are nuts like we are. Mel wants to come in. Dan, I don't know if he's going to, but Mel, his wife, wants to come in and get in a bee suit. So they got a hold of us, I don't know, a few months ago, whatever it was, and said, you know what? If we buy you a couple of new bee suits, could we get, and we had some nice embroidered patches made up, would you put, I said, well, hell yeah, of course I would. So I'm going to be like a damn NASCAR driver before.
Do they sell your honey?
Yeah, they use it in their pies. And now they got it out of the menu, right, guys? Yeah. And yeah, well, we're talking about that. We're talking about that.
Is there a hole on top on the other side?
Well, there is up on, you know, that bracket that bracket that's holding that conduit up. That's where the hole was. Because when we were,
I was watching you on the inside.
That's probably a smarter place, actually. Because, you know, I like you and everything, Brad, but there ain't going to be no mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
I know you got that damn screen in the way.
You're going to die. Yeah, right, that damn screen in the way.
Okay, that's the end of that.
I got to suck the venom out of what? You're going to die.
Careful around them power lines.
Yeah, don't go putting them on your lips to see if they're hot. Because they are.
We're good.
So, okay, that bracket that holds that on, the bees started, just like if it was here, the bees started hovering around here, which indicates that they could smell something, or there might have been a little draft or something coming out of there. And I looked at Hosh and I said, you know what? We got to take a look up there. And sure as shit. So he had to call, well, come on up, Killer Bee Nation. Let's go see what Hosh did.
Yeah, I already have a follower.
Yeah. He's not even on YouTube and he has a following.
Oh, I am. My brother's watching this.
Oh, really?
He's
Up,
in Chicago.
He's in Chicago. Hey, you know what? Hey, brother in Chicago. What's his name?
Greg.
Hey, Greg. I'm Reed. This is Hosh. We're superheroes, in case you didn't notice. You know, we actually did, Brad. I have a seamstress that's making us capes. I'm serious. What do you think of that, you guys? Capes? I mean, what the hell? Easy on, easy off, you know, Velcro. They're going to be black and yellow. Duh. And look at Brad's impressed. Brad's.
You guys be what you want to be.
Be all you can pee in your pantaloonies. All right, that was wrong. Here's what Hosh did, caulking this up. Because there was a hole up there, and when they started sniffing around, this is why we take a while, want to be make sure that the job is done before we head out and go to the next one. So how does it look over there?
I think we're good.
Yeah, I know we're good, but how does it look over there?
It looks good.
Okay, great, thank you. So I think we're at the 95% level, Brad. So Greg, I had relatives that lived in Crete. I was born in Eau Claire, and I had relatives that lived in Crete, which is just south of Chicago. It was like a bedroom community for Ford Motor, and they had sailboats. And so we used to do like Christmas in July, you know, when they do on the lake down there. It's funner than hell, actually. But then we go back up to the Northland, yeah, where we belong. They didn't let us stay in the, you know.
Boy, they're coming this way.
Yeah, okay, you go over there and then bye.
I will go over
Okay,
here.
I'll talk to you in a little bit then there, by golly, yeah. God darn it. All right, so I think we did it. What do you think?
We're done, yeah.
You want to give away a jar of honey?
Yes.
Did I put that thing up there? So everybody, once again, on YouTube, it's our YouTube giveaway. It's a very selfish reason, actually. We want people to join our new membership thing. So push the little membership button, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, if you subscribe on YouTube, we're giving away an 8-ounce jar of our... Did I put one in here? Yeah, it's in there. It's in there, Hosh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Okay, you want to... Okay, Hosh is going to give away a jar of honey on YouTube right now, and I'm going to start wrapping up and do some paperwork. So,
Okay.
love you guys. Thanks for joining us. You might see us in 20 minutes. We got 2 more jobs today, so I'm going to let Hosh wrap this one up.
All right, everybody. Hold on just a second here. All right. Okay, YouTube. Let's see here. Let's find us a winner. We've got our mesquite honey, and we're gonna scroll through. Thanks for joining, thanks for commenting, and today's winner is Mama Connie. Thanks, Mama Connie, for being with us. You just won yourself a jar of Killer Bee honey. You can email Reed your shipping address at killerbeeguy@gmail.com. That's killerbeeguy@gmail.com. And drop your name there and your mailing address, and we will ship this off to you. Congratulations, Mama Connie. All right, everybody. Now listen. Killer bees are in all the lower 48 states. So if you've got bees coming and going out of a soffit in your house or anywhere on your property, call an exterminator. You want to get rid of them.
Don't forget we need the address.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I told her. Okay. So, yeah, definitely call an exterminator. Don't relocate. To relocate a killer bee hive is like relocating an active landmine. It's irresponsible, it's unethical, and every one of these damn hives spits out under optimal conditions 30 new hives a year. Don't be part of the problem. Exterminate any honeybee hive on your property ASAP. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see if we're going to be back on here in a little bit.
Love you guys.